worry for them. This Shaman only going to continue to fall off.
Yeah.
And it's 16-14, just a 1k lead now for TNC. It's not quite what it once was. Now off the back of the early stages, ManiaClara just... This Morphling, we said at the start, it's been set up to be a good Morphling game. They do get the catch. Down bottom, they'll find the Shaker. Boxy unable to TP out in time. They'll get on top of him. He's on his own. But ManiaClara,
yeah,
we've seen him carry many an Alliance game before, and this could be another one.
Yep. Definitely getting significantly farmed. They've got protection now too for the Pugna. Level 18 has Aeon Disc. So Quakefoot can play a little bit more aggressively. The big thing though in that last fight, it's Taiga. He gets picked off, but then with that buyback, TNC just gets overzealous again. Just seems like the name of the game for them so far. It's just going a little bit too far when they're feeling comfortable with their positioning. Now Armel has BKB. I think this is super important for him. Like we mentioned multiple times, there's so much magic damage, so much control on the side of Alliance, and that playing Lina versus Netherward it's not really that fun. You deal so much damage back to yourself, and you're fairly squishy. And the teamfight, though, it's really going to rely on the setup they can get from Ninja Boogie's curse. Yep. Ninja Boogie up top. He's going to post out a little bit. He'll go for the curse setup onto the Morphling. Extra TP backup is coming through. They have a lot of lockdown, though. Is it enough? I mean, oh, look at this damage with the Laguna. It certainly is. They burst down ManiaClara. They look towards Insania, cancelling the TP with the York Scepter. They'll get the Ogre, too. TNC catching out Alliance a little split up. You know, Alliance maybe... Well, for the part, slowing down TNC, but they still can't really go out alone as there's so much catch from TNC. Yeah. After they pick off Boxy, it's a very quick movement from TNC to set up for the Morphling as well. Is there a BKB coming out for the Shadow Shaman? There is. So all right. We were talking that he needs it. As I say, it's not something you always want to have to buy on the Shaman, even as a core. But this game, he certainly needs it. And this will allow Cuckoo to sort of stand there, offer that extra duration of shackles and really lock down targets like the Morphling without getting disrupted. And they can focus this egg. 3 BKB is going to be coming out. The Lina, the Shadow Shaman, and the Weaver. They can focus the egg. They can take fights around the Roche too. Alliance. They have to be able to get this junk with Boxy before those come out. So Vision going to be extremely important for Alliance in the next upcoming team fight. 3 BKBs. Let's see what sort of fight TNC can take with them, because certainly imagine they want to now. Yeah, they do still need to get themselves in position, and preferably ASAP to be sort of pushing onto the high ground. And ManiaClara, he's still having a good game, but his levels are actually pretty low. He's only level 16. His Phoenix is the same level as him. When we look at the other cores in the game, it's 17, 19, 20 on the 3 on TNC, and a level 18 Pugna. As we say, I think, you know, with this strat that Alliance do want to run, they do want to try and hit that 20 as soon as they can, so they can sort of go for these double Pugna plays. Yeah. Because, you know, at that point, sort of if Alliance win a fight there, pushing power is going to be incredible. Double Pugna blast. You see the wrap around coming really important. Insania. Can he get the opening? Gabby tries to go with the Shikuchi, but straight away they're looking on top of Cuckoo, but the BKB comes out. Stampede as well. Cuckoo's back to safety. Gabby turns his attention towards Boxy, but a defensive Decrepify keeps the Shaker safe. Both teams not losing a single casualty. Boxy loses most of his mana though, so they have to back out. They can't actually take this fight. And the gold lead is just skyrocketed forward for really TNC the last few moments. I mean, every time we've seen them sort of get those kills where they kill off the Morphling, it really does bump them back up to that safe space, that comfortable lead. It really is a lot of pressure onto Boxy as well as the Morph. ManiaClara almost has the Scotty now finished up, but there's so much control and lockdown and damage just ready for him. Armel? Oh, I mean, he stepped a little too close to Quakefoot. Don't think he expected that Obs and Sentry would be placed there. That's a big swing coming back. Gabby committing forward here. Won't be able to find anybody though as they're TPing out. Way to cancel that until Tim's did try and get him with a hoof stomp. Top box, he does manage to blink out into the trees. No TP for now though. And they do have the two of Alliance, they can come in, but there is more of TNC coming through. Cuckoo pops the BKB. ManiaClara just right clicks him down though. The Shaman will fall. Very back and forth, even though TNC, they've had the lead for the majority of this game, actually for like the whole game. They need to watch out when they give up these kills. Alliance back in position up top to push. This time they've got a bit more of the gang around. There's 4 of them here, so harder for TNC to sort of make that surprise jump and opening as they did last time with the Winter's Curse from Ninja Boogie. Boxy has a BKB of his own now too, so better ways for him to initiate without getting all of his mana burned in particular, or just getting locked down from the crazy amount TNC does have. But the mana burn seems very significant for me. Like, every single time I've been seeing Gabby hitting him like 3 or 4 times, and every single hit is 70 mana burn. It really adds up with that Geminate attack versus this Earthshaker.
There's Ninja Boogie. He's setting up from the side.
They know where he is now with that blast.
He does show himself with the blast. He'll start to poke at Insania. They have Armel. He'll look to delete the Ogre straight away. Laguna down, but it's killed the Ogre. We'll put a bit of a stop to the push from Alliance. They'll back off. You can see Koifa continuing to level up his Dagons. Wants to get all the burst online. I mean, there's a lot of squishy targets. As long as they can disable them before they BKB, Alliance will certainly have the burst to delete most of the cores on TNC's lineup.
Yeah.
Close game, though. You can see sort of hovering around that 50% mark. As I say, it's been each time sort of TNC get ahead with a good fight, it sort of slips away, and then bam, we're sort of back repeating this sort of pattern.
They might be able to find Mickey with an instant catch, can they?
They got him with the Hex!
But he got the shift off.
Is there any sort of save? Serpent Water down, trapping him as well. BKB's a pot. TNC know they have to go all in for this kill. It's a big one to get, and they've got it. Mickey's gone.
And they can commit for the Roche now, too. That's what we're talking about, the triple BKBs. They just instantly pop all 3 when they get the catch. And this ward doing work, just seeing him for 1 little second extra. Stampede's pop, they close the gap. And now Roche.
And Armel, of course, going for the right build, getting that Ags online. He knows that there's a pipe over on Tiger's Phoenix, and he wants that pure damage.
Always very good versus Morphlings.
Yeah.
Like, sure, he's going to pop BKB, but if he shifted down low with this spell amp, it's over 1,000 damage.
It's another Roche for them.
That's an Aegis and a Cheese.
TNC.
And nearly, I mean, they're approaching those level 25 soon. Weaver, 23. The mobility becomes even more that you have to deal with. Now they're aware that this ward is here, though. Alliance, they're trying to get rid of it. But Cuckoo's here.
Cuckoo's in. Does he have backup? He does have Armel heading across. Armel. He's ready to follow this one up. There is another ward down. Armel could just go with the right clicks, though, off the instant disable. The sort of the lockdown they have from the Shackles is really bringing them down low, but now the counterplay comes through. Boxy just jumps in onto Cuckoo. Now with the BKB popped, he's looking to see if he can maybe trap down more. He's managed to block off Ninja Boogie. Stampede does come out to keep the Wyvern safe. But that death of Cuckoo, they were poking a little too hard and a little too close there to Alliance's space just to have an attempt at killing an Ogre.
Nothing to burn.
Yeah, it's not like a Morphling, right? If they're trying to catch a Morphling or something, then in those situations, okay, you can understand that. But it's just Insania.
And Insania doesn't care about that at all. But the Glimmer Cape, he's good to go. Level 14 on the Ogre, nearly 15.
This is a great game, though. I love these type of games because it can go either way at any moment in time.
It's very back and forth. And
even though TNC has Aegis Cheese.
Yeah, both teams have quick ways to destroy one another's base. You know, we could see a point where suddenly wards are being dropped down on the high ground and Iraqs are gone, and likewise the other way around. Once 20 is hit, we are assuming Mickey does take the morph target allies skill. As we say, we have seen Alliance do this before with the Pugno, so I'm sure it will.
I'm pretty sure. I mean, he probably will.
The double blast is just so good for pushing. The way they can sit back, just throw blasts out. It's very hard to play against. We've seen teams struggle with it before against Alliance when Alliance do this lineup. And as I say, it's getting close to that point. A couple more waves and Mickey will have the level 20.
He's still like, surprising that he's only level 19 as this carry Morphling. He got shut down so hard in that laning frame from Shadow Shaman.
He did die 5 times in hello, the base.
A DD Weaver.
Gabby's in.
Double catapults.
TNC ready to go. Ninja Boogie on the high ground, ready for the setup. They get the jump in. They get the catch. Lotus Hill's going to be popped down, but he goes straight for the shackle. The Who Stop as well. Mickey's gone. Dead for 70. He's got the buyback at the ready. He may have to certainly consider using it as Gabby's poking in. Decrepifying the Fire Blast multicast come out, bringing Gabby down to low, but he's got the time lapse back up to full. Thank you. Takes the range wrap.
Quite was trying, so he's the only one who can really hit these nether wards with that bloodlust.
I mean, they're losing the racks here.
Mickey really doesn't want to have to buy back unless it's some huge fight that he can get several kills out of.
If he doesn't buy back, these racks may just die. Gabby looks to Insania. Glimmercade keeps him safe. They do get another. Hold embrace. We'll keep Gabby alive. These racks, maybe they can just hold them.
The catapults.
TNC really want to get this push done.
They're trying to kill the catapults.
There we go, Gabby back in. It's relatively low. They don't want to leave it the chance to regen back up, these melee racks. Don't even poke at it from the outlines with the Arctic Burn. Dive in from Tiger, but he gets Hex. They've got the catch. Stampede as well. They try and move into prime position to get Tiger, but the Lotus Orb's on him. Tim's jumps straight in. on top of Boxy, but now with the Decrepit by the blast and Boxy jumping back on top, they've got further lockdown. Tiger comes out with a supernova. TNC, they'll get the Rex. They may even get the egg as well. They do. TNC, they take both from Alliance, and Tim's, he's still in there, punching up against Boxy. Boxy's got the Spirit Vessel on and pops the BKB. Will keep him safe, but Alliance, they lost the Rex, they lost the egg. They do at least claim the lives of both Tim's and Armel, but TNC, they got the objective.
They committed so hard for it too. They just popped the triple BKBs and just hit the racks.
That was the play from TNC. They had to go for that.
Yeah. That was a clutch little place too. The Phoenix Lotus Orb reflecting that shackles so that he doesn't get controlled for a moment, but TNC, they get what they came for. And not a game that we're going to see Boxy be able to get that Aghanims. Just needing to go all these other small items to protect himself. I mean, these BKBs on TNC are definitely a problem for Alliance to deal with. They need to try to find these opportunities. We talked about how important vision is going to be, and it continues to be so. Alliance, they need to be able to see where TNC is when they go for these jumps.
Now, this is what we're talking about.
The double blast, double ward.
This is what we've been talking about all game. You get 20, you just push back. And you can push back very safe. This is the real test for TNC, because what do they do that can sort of stop Alliance getting away with this play? They've got a fortification.
Ninja Boogie's trying to kill them with his Arctic Burn from a distance.
But there's no real reason for sort of Alliance to back off whilst they have this double puggy.
This double blast is so ridiculous.
It's double blast, double ward. What do you do against this? What do you do? Cuckoo, he's got an answer. Jumps in with the BKB, he gets the shackle off, and in fact, that's Mickey. Oh!
He shipped it back.
But is it... Oh, Boxy, can he save him? He can't. Boxy comes in with a big echo, but he can't quite get the kills. They've lost Mickey. Boxy being frozen in place by the Winter's Curse. They're trying for the TP out. He's not going to make it. Laguna Blade comes through from Armel. They've claimed 2. Insane is being scouted out of the trees as well. As the dust is on him, Alliance's push will be put to an end. They got the tier 3, but they did not get the barracks.
They just have no way to control anybody through those BKBs. Every single time, it's just BKBs popped. They commit forward with Cuckoo, and he's very safe to do so because the only physical damage that's coming out from Alliance is that Morphling. So if he's actually able to control the Morphling with that BKB, nobody can stop it. And then they have all the follow-up in the world. He's actually queued up a heart on the Morphling now. That's how
he needs it.
That's
the way he's getting jumped.
He had the Lincolns queued for a while. I think the Lincolns could have been real significant if he was able to get it.
That is true. Lincolns would have been a nice pickup.
Just to stop the instant hex is the important thing.
To give him that chance. But I guess the problem is that there's a light strike. There's so much else in the game that just comes through. If he doesn't have that BKB popped, he's in a lot of trouble.
Here they go again.
TNC just straining, looking for Quaitfa. Quaitfa's got the Eon Disc, but straight away he gets dispelled. They're on top of him. He's hexed up and he's dead. Quaitfa does not have buyback. He's dead for 90 seconds. He needs his team to punch back hard.
Mick is back.
See if they can get this kill on the high ground. Winter's Curse comes out there. Boxy, he's taking a heavy bit of a beating from his teammate. Boxy, woo, nearly ends up falling to his comrades there.
Oh, Splinter Blast was very close, but now Ninja Boogie might pay with his life because of that. He has a gem. If he dies, that could be pretty important.
Can Tiger find? They're pinging him out.
Trying.
Mickey with the chase.
He's gonna have Blink.
The Dukes.
Got Blink up.
He's out. TP. And he's away. Ninja Boogie will keep that gem safe another day.
Now they've accrued a pretty significant lead. Up to that 12K gold lead. And these BKBs, just every single time, Cuckoo.
It really is. The way he just goes in with the BKB, it's the right way to play. You know, they know they're doing exactly what they have to with this core Shaman strat.
Yeah.
It's definitely, I would say, going a little slower than they would have hoped for. You know, it's 41 minutes in and ticking this game.
Yeah, some mistakes, but overall, you know, it's still looking like they're in a comfortable spot.
Playing it very solid. He's only died the once this game. He's got this nullifier, as we've seen, that's causing a lot of issues. Heroes like Quaitfa with the Ian Disc, it's just gone.
Yeah.
I mean, he can just BKB, focus on a target. And, I mean, the Morph, obviously the harder one to kill, but anyone else will surely die to the damage of Gabby.
When do you ever see a heart on the Morphling, right? I mean, he full committed for it.
He's committed for it.
He needs to be able to...
It's a lot of HP.
He has to survive the control, but the thing is that they can actually do the control in a way that he can, like, do it multiple times. And they went for the Shackles duration as well in the Shadow Shaman. So if he's able to get that initial Shackle, it's 8 seconds.
I mean...
Well, it's probably 5 seconds because he has a, BKB only lasts 5, but...
True, yeah, but I mean, he finds him on his own, which is unlikely now. Alliance very much playing as a 5-man now. It's a scary map, as we've seen in the early stages, to go out alone. They have to keep beside one another. 13k lead still for TNC.
TNC's been very good about always getting the jump first. Alliance, they haven't been able to get the initial jump except for like 1 or 2 times in this game. They need to be able to have this vision, know where that TNC is positioned.
No, they've just been playing that little bit faster, TNC.
Yeah.
And it has kept them ahead.
This next Roche.
It could be everything.
Smoke does break. Alliance, they've got the high ground positioning here.
You know that they're going to want to get those double wards online for Cuckoo. They can get themselves a hold of this refresher shard.
I mean, we could see double wards. We could see triple nether ward. We could see fun stuff. Double echo.
Yeah, oh yeah, for sure. If it goes the way of Alliance, I'd imagine they'd give it to Bobs.
Yeah. But triple ward though. But there's a lot of BKBs.
Yeah. And Boxy, I think you can rely on Boxy to make that game-changing play. He's had a bit of a slower game this day. You know, this hasn't been a game where he's been able to sort of go off with his Ags build because he has had to go for the more traditional Blink build-up, as we've seen, because of the heroes he's against.
But the important thing is that the BKBs are low, right? They're at 5 seconds now.
The game is going to get a lot easier for Boxy as sort of the time goes on in terms of finding those options to jump in after a fight's been started.
They might be able to get the jump here this time.
They're getting a good wraparound on the high ground. Alliance Insani has got eyes on Tim. Straight away, Mickey down to the low ground, looking towards Cuckoo. Stampede allows Cuckoo to get the distance he needs to keep himself safe.
Ag Stampede as well, so they can just bypass anything.
Alliance, they're still trying to poke at this, but the Winter's Curse.
They've got Boxy locked down.
It's going to hold them back. Tim's, he's looking to get in position. He's looking for a perfect hoof stop, but he gets a 4-man hoof stop from Tim. The lockdown as well, with the Serpent Wars, the Shackle, holding that man in place. The ward support is dead. Mickey's gone. 3 down on Alliance. As they're not done yet, TNC. They find a 4th. Alliance, they do not have any buybacks. 4 dead. No money in the bank, no timers to spend on it. We've got 3 dead without buyback because they didn't sort out their financial planning.
Ninja Boogie, the perfect curse.
This may just be game over.
I think it is.
We've seen one game, I believe earlier. I remember a game where we had Mickey. He didn't have the money for buyback. This time there's 3 of them without money for buyback, so he's not alone this time, but they're done messed up. That's GG. It's over. TNC. The core Shaman strat, I love it. They knew what they were doing. They are playing, and at the end of the day, they just broke Alliance. Alliance make a mistake. They try and go for that long wraparound. They don't find the crazy fight that they're after, and they end up dying without buybacks. 3 of them.
I mean, time and time again. I mean, Cuckoo's itemization in this game was fantastic. The Blink, Aether Lens, and then they rushed those BKBs. When those triple BKBs came out for TNC, it just seemed like the plan started being executed much smoother. Sure, they gave up a couple kills here and there, which looked like it could go back and forth, but those BKBs get popped, and they seem to always get the jump. That was the important thing.
They did.
Alliance
they really
never
did.
They got the one jump when you were missing. When
Dire is scanning for enemies. Radiant's bottom tower is under attack. Radiant's bottom tower is still there, but not for long. Radiant's top tower's about to topple. Radiant are scanning for enemies. Radiant called in the fortification. Roshan's dead. Man, him and that Aegis. Glad I never messed up that bad. Radiant's bottom tower needs a hand. Radiant's bottom tower has fallen.
I'll return the favor.
Dire's middle tower's in trouble. Which one, Dire? Radiant's top tower's under attack. Radiant's middle tower is under attack. Dire's putting their
Killing
hurt on
spree.
Radiant's middle tower.
Ownage.
Dire's bottom tower is under attack. Radiant's middle tower is not feeling the love. Dire's bottom tower is getting pushed around. Radiant's middle tower has fallen. Radiant structures are fortified. Radiant's middle tower is under attack. Hey, where's Dire's bottom tower?
Every coin helps.
Haste. Dominating, I guess.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
Killing spree. Killing spree. A dominating performance.
That went well, I think.
Shadow wave. Dire's bottom tower. Don't look good. Dire's bottom tower is under attack. Radiant's top tower ain't looking too steady. Dire's bottom tower has fallen. Radiant's top tower's under attack. Dire's bottom tower. Don't look good. Radiant fortified their structures. Pretty good move if you ask me. Dire's structures are fortified. Dire's bottom tower is under attack. Radiant's top tower ain't looking too steady. Radiant's top tower is under attack.
Could you?
Radiant's top tower's about to topple. Radiant's
Mega
top
kill.
tower has fallen.
Target.
Dire are scanning. Trying to find Rhino's sneaky Dire's bottom tower's under attack. Radiant's top tower's about to Dire's bottom tower has fallen. Dire's bottom barracks are under attack.
That didn't happen. To me.
Invisibility!
Who knew Dire's bottom barracks had so many enemies? Radiant's top tower ain't looking too steady. Radiant's middle tower is under attack. Radiant are scanning. How does that even work? Is Dire even watching? Their bottom barracks are under attack.
It's an illusion.
Bury me beneath a tree.
They're unstoppable.
It is an honor to be chosen for
Get some.
That was unreal. Double kill.
so many daggers am I holding up?
Hello, this is Gabe Newell. Thanks for playing Dota 2.
Dire's middle tower
Double
must be
kill.
disintegrating.
You're safe.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
My favorite kill is the monster kill.
Assassination is...
Killing spree. Double kill.
Believe this.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack. Radiant's bottom tower needs a hand. Radiant's bottom tower must have been dizzy. Radiant's bottom barracks are under attack. Radiant's bottom barracks is fallen. Dire's top tower is about to be Radiant's top rubble. Radiant structures are fortified.
Double damage. Light!
Radiant are scanning for enemies. Radiant's top tower is under attack.
Killing spree. Impossible
Radiant's
kill.
top barracks are under attack.
Into your eyes.
Radiant's top barracks has fallen. Roshan has fallen to the Radiant.
Immortality.
Dire's middle tower looks to be disintegrating.
Mine.
Dire's middle tower's taking a dirt nap. Dire's middle tower is under attack. Dire's putting up a barricade. Dire's middle tower looks to be disintegrating. Dire's middle tower has fallen.
Bounty.
Excellent.
TNC Predators, turn to pick.
Properly. They had the tools to deal with it, but they...
I mean, it caused a lot of disruption, didn't it?
Yeah.
Morphling was ineffective
10
because of it.
seconds.
Phoenix seemed to be worried all the time.
Argument.
5 seconds left.
Even if you're
Radiant's
shackled,
turn to pick.
Right.
I feel like they're...
Back to the Centaur.
Everyone's running this position for Centaur now. Most of the time, at least. Could be 3. It just seems so strong. He gets like 100 health per level.
Yeah, it's
Early
so
Marana.
the strength gain is insane on Centaur.
What
He
is
just
it?
runs in.
4.3?
Yeah, I think he has the highest one, right?
Yeah, definitely the highest, but how much is it?
It's 4.3.
4.3? Insane. More than 100
Yeah,
health
you
per
just get
level.
a hood as well, and you're like, you need so much to bring him down.
Yeah, like as a support, you run with like 2k health. You're like, alright.
Yeah, and it's often like when you pick certain supports, sometimes
10
you lack damage,
seconds.
but Centaur, you get like what is 4-second cooldown or whatever it is on double edge, and you just spam it
5
out. So
seconds left.
pretty strong.
Mirana though.
Mirana though.
I mean, in theory, any hero could be a support if it doesn't need many items or doesn't need any items, right?
Absolutely, and as long as it's not like a liability.
Yeah.
About those requirements.
Free front line as a support. Like, if he dies, you know, as a support, you're like, ah, okay, not that good, but at least your core didn't die. You took all the damage for him.
10 seconds.
How'd you feel about the LC being a support?
5 seconds left.
That one's a bit iffy.
Been tried.
Like, it can be good maybe sometimes if the press to attack is like super good this game, then you could maybe consider it. But if it's not, then you just have like a dual single target. Centaur's got like an AoE stun. That's,
Global state.
yeah.
And dual can be misused as well, where you just give the enemy damage suddenly, because you have like a 500 HP LC. We'll duel you. Oh, I'm dead.
Losing my 1v1s.
Yeah, I mean, like LC, it's super important that you win those duels. As a support, you just have nothing to do it with.
Huskar ban again, second phase. Alliance did the same thing last time. TB's gone as well.
TB wasn't picked up first phase.
No.
That's like right
that
there.
was the weird thing, because it was a morph in there and there was a TB, and they've gone with Mirana instead.
Every tier 1 team would pick Terrorblade for first phase.
Yeah. But they also noticed that they've banned the PL, which would signal that they would like to take the TB, so that's been banned. I guess the morph now is the discussion point, is it, for the last ban?
It might be. Morph matches up really well against Mirana.
But they can ban and then take one, so if they don't want it, I guess, then they ban it because they don't want Alliance to have it.
Yeah, and Alliance, they got the Mirana now, which it's kind of a comfort pick. I feel like Alliance is going to go back to comfort heroes, like the big Mirana, which pretty much all of their cores can play. I think it'll be probably like Mick, and they're going to go for something like Monkey King Lina, maybe.
Do ban them off.
Yeah, I think they'll pick it for the Centaur, and just because they love it so much.
I feel like Centaur against Monkey is also quite good, right? Like when you also disengage.
Why do you not like that Monkey then against the Phoenix?
Just because he relies, like, has to right click the power.
10
like,
seconds.
I feel like if you land
5 seconds left.
I feel like he did. And Fire Spirit.
Yeah, I mean, I agree for sure. I just feel like Alliance is just going to go back to comfort picks, which might be a pretty big mistake.
Might be that demise.
Yeah, that's bad.
What are TNC thinking here? Got the Shaker still there as well, which I'm sure Alliance would love to get back if they can.
Could potentially be the 2 supports. One of them, one support maybe. They have like infinite routes they can go right now, so it'd be hard to talk about the next pick. They're sure be taking their time though.
I would like next.
Radiant pick. Bang.
Kind of like a Necro.
I just wanted something.
Kinda.
I mean, I just wanted a strong.
Does mean it's Centaur off lane?
I still really like. Surprised it's gotten.
Necro is an NA hero, though. I think like people are moving away a little bit from it.
Chinese teams still playing a lot of it as well.
Yeah.
The Chinese are just kind of NA.
As their first pick, Necro.
They just copy us.
10 seconds.
Dude.
Not if you ask there.
Not if you
5
ask.
seconds left.
Alright.
Radiant's turn to
TNC.
pick.
Templar Assassin.
That is a super early TA pick.
That's ballsy.
Well, it does mean they don't pick the Lina into it, I guess.
Mirana is definitely not gonna go middle now. I mean, Ember TA is kind of like it's a weird matchup, right? Like it depends a lot on skill.
You just
Who
like,
wins that match?
you just like tilt. You like threaten to kill.
10 seconds.
Yeah, but
Not the lane
is
domination.
Koikwa like an
5
Ember guy?
seconds left.
I'm
don't
not
know.
sure about that. And also, I just see like TA sometimes just stomp the Ember in the early lane, which can just go into a snowball effect. I'm a little bit worried about that.
Yeah, it depends on how many Psy Blades you eat.
But they don't play it. I don't want.
What does Koikwa play that is good against TA? I don't want to see another Koi Pugna.
You can play your hero. It went pretty well.
I don't think the mid Jakiro is coming back.
Honestly, the mid Dazzler is fit.
It's not a Koi thing too, though. But a Storm against TA is so sad, though. I mean, I would assume it
Yeah,
is.
I think so as well.
Yeah.
I mean, like most heroes just lose against TA mid.
Yeah, it just can't last it.
Maybe that's why he's on to something.
Oh.
Gonna lie.
Oh. Clings or Silence, let's go.
Yeah, Clinks maybe. That is a hero that Koikor plays quite a lot.
Yeah. What about Bad Rider? He used to play offlane a lot. He banned Bad Rider back then.
Yeah.
Or Lone Druid actually works against TA too.
Yeah, it works against TA, but then you also have to play against Phoenix, which is one of the most
the
annoying
best.
hero.
Yep.
It's Dyer's band now.
Ursa.
Is that Ursa against TA? Have we seen that before? I think we've seen that before.
Ursa seems really weird. They have Centaur to disengage, they have Bane to sleep him and grip him. Not amazing against TA either. I mean, it counters Phoenix, but that's pretty much it. Seems like a weird pick. Like, both these heroes do not do well against TA.
But I don't.
5 seconds left.
Fury Spike's level. If you look at his like level 1, 2, 3 and then
How does an Ursa lane against the 4 Centaur and like a 3 Phoenix? It's gonna be so hard for him.
Yeah, I think he's just gonna get mass harassed.
Yeah.
Like Phoenix got buffed in the landing stage. I think it was the fire spirit that's double damage. It was 10 to 20. So it's just such a different hero. He's just pretty annoying to deal with.
I'm really surprised by this Ursa pick. I feel like it's not very effective.
I also don't like her.
Radiant's turn to ban.
6 attacks.
Yeah, yeah. And then also when you're
Yes, he did ban the Ember.
liked it, I
Be worse than Ursa.
need like that.
10 seconds.
Right now they did some lockdown as well.
Why?
He hasn't played a Storm in this major so far. Having a look through, there's Lone Druid,
How does Alk do?
and there's an Invoker. Those are the other things that Koi
I mean,
was.
Elk is... I don't think it's amazing against TA, but if you get it to mid game, it can be quite strong. But laning phase is not that good. But then again, Walker is not good.
You're saying that TA is broken?
No.
Denies are broken. Laning stage is too important in Dota right now.
I don't think TA is broken. It's just like Koikwa's hero pool doesn't really fit to fight against TA, I think. I think there's quite a lot of counters to it, but Koikwa does not enjoy any of these heroes.
I think that's fair. What you guys are saying.
It's really like, kind of cocky even.
Radiant pick.
I
You
got
have
not.
Ursa Act. I don't.
Alliance is onto something here.
Ursa Act's Wyvern against. Last. Juggle would have been really.
Dyer's turn to pick.
Venom.
Venno.
Oh.
I guess the Jack ban makes sense then
Makes a
too.
little bit.
So they put the Venom middle against the TA.
Yeah, that's pretty bad in the early levels, I believe. But then,
Yeah,
you know, Venno doesn't lose against anything once he gets levels.
Yeah, level 3, 4, I think you start to kind of do well against TA.
10
There's
seconds.
Battle Hang up Gale, and then
Yeah, I feel like they might do that, but like
5 seconds left.
what is he looking for? Team fight, faces void, let's go.
Welcome back to the war. Is it everything you remember?
Yeah.
Choose your hero.
OMG.
I don't understand either of these
these
drafts
are
right now.
very weird picks.
Yeah.
They've waited for a counter to appear and then picked the hero that doesn't,
Oh,
in
it's a
theory, do well.
Wait, is it mid Piranha or they swap lanes a lot, right?
I don't know.
Yeah,
I'm
they do.
I'll say the viewers win this game. None of these teams win.
Yeah. I don't think either of these teams win.
Okay, so this is a boxy Ursa.
Yeah, he's usually playing it.
And a Koiva Mirana, okay. So Mickey would take the Venom.
It has to be a Venom mid. Like, there's no way you want to match up the Mirana against.
Well, good news, guys. You're experts in this game, and therefore have to make a prediction right now.
Yes, BSJ, what do you think?
Flipping my coin real quick.
Yes, okay.
Well, oh man, I'll just go for Alliance.
Okay. Yeah, and I just love Venom right now. It's my favorite hero, and when I see it, it just always does amazing. As long as he doesn't get absolutely destroyed middle, I think Alliance will win.
Yeah, I think Timber's just... Why would you pick into an Ursa go Alliance? Alliance.
But no, you got to pick that one. You're cursing us again.
Okay, no, he said Alliance.
Swap black. He's cursing us.
Swap Bulldog. He wants TNC to win.
Oh my goodness, the 3 people decide for Alliance again. So that's that. What can we say? It's either panel curse or panel genius. Let's find out as we head into game number 2 and bring in our commentary team. Gents, can you do me a favor and not go with Alliance just for the sake of, like, we don't get 5 people cursing the poor team?
Venom's a pretty good hero, but he's versus Centaur, right? Isn't Stampede's pretty good here?
Yeah, there's ways of getting away from the fight, you know. I believe in Gabby as well. So the Timbersaw pick seems a little weird, but Gabby had a great game 1. He might be doing something crazy in game 2.
Is this all 6 of us all go for Alliance and then kills us all?
I did like Alliance's chances in the last game too. I just thought it was...
Right.
I don't know. I mean, we'll see. We'll see what's going to happen here.
No, if you hadn't worked it out, it was from Bulldog. Anyway, gents, it's all yours.
Thank you very much, Red Eye. Yes, this game 2. So it should be an exciting one. We're seeing some big changes up in the drafts, in terms of picks. The Gabby Timbersaw coming into play, which I'm looking very much forward to. The Boxy Ursa. We'll see what he's able to do with that one. As the panel said, there's a lot of reasons why the Timbersaw could have a tough game. But last game, TNC, they had a game plan. They came into something different then. They came in sort of the Cuckoo Shaman and knew exactly what to do, and they were able to walk away with it. So I don't think you could be too quick to doubt TNC's strats this time around. I think they may have something else up their sleeves.
Did the panel run away already? By the way, it's a Ursa mid.
Was that something you feel that the panel's going to like or dislike?
It's a matchup I've seen actually the Ursa win, but I think overall TA wins that lane.
I feel so. Because, as you say,
it's just about the last hits. Like, you can threaten kills with the Ursa, but the last hits is one thing that's a big difference. And Armel he's a really strong laner, and it's like is Boxy used to playing the mid lane? Definitely not. I mean, he is a like a really high MMR player and all that, but I don't believe that he plays too much of the mid, even when he's playing pubs.
So why are Alliance doing this? Is this to take the Ursa away from one of the side lanes, which could be a worse lane for him, or?
I'm not sure, because the Ursa's great versus... It's like the best hero versus Timbersaw in the game. That and Monkey King are the 2 dominant heroes versus
it's good against Timber, it's good against Centaur.
I'm not sure, honestly.
Oh, I mean, Alliance, they are going to get first blood.
Wow, that's off to a good start.
First blood.
And the thing is, I'm looking at TNC, and like, Egg is countered, right? Yeah. The Egg, when they're playing with like Mirana and Ursa, it's going to be really hard for them to get the eggs off. Yeah. Timbersaw also is going to have a bit of a struggle time versus like Ursa, in particular, even in the mid game. Axe as well, great hero versus Timber.
Yeah, there's a lot of good there's good disable and there's good magical damage from Alliance's lineup. I mean, this is why the panel was very much like Timbersaw as the 5th pick. It's a bit of a surprise.
Yeah, and Veno overall Veno's been winning a lot of games here. Like, sure, there's a Stampede to get people in. Cuckoo might actually just die to auto attack.
He's getting blocked off by Tiger. As long as Tiger can keep up with the body blocks, Cuckoo can't quite make his way around.
They've got another hunger in a second.
Oh, he's gonna be hungered, and is that gonna outdo the damage? No, he's okay. Level 1 hunger.
Yeah, he's got tangos.
Yeah, he'll be able to out-regen it. But yeah, this mid lane, I don't think this is gonna be fun for Pox.
No, I don't think so either. Like we were saying, I'm pretty sure Ursa can threaten kills if he gets like a very successful first 2 waves, but Armel's already dominated the first 2 waves.
And I mean, Armel had a fun, he was playing on top form last game, so if he continues to do so this game, this is gonna be a very hard mid for Boxy.
Yeah, I'm not sure. I mean, they didn't want to put the Mirana mid, but they want the Veno in the off lane.
Maybe Mika just didn't feel confident taking the Veno to the mid against Armel. Maybe they feel that this was a lane that, they sort of respect Armel and they say, okay, this is the lane that we're sort of sacking out of all of the 3 lanes.
Yeah. I mean, Boxy's starting to catch back up.
Side lanes.
Yeah. I'm not too sure. It's a bit strange.
Oh, let's see. Let's see if it pans out and plays out for Alliance.
Boxy's eating a lot of side blades. 7 of them in a row now.
He's already had to pop 1 salve so far.
The big thing is when he gets boots, and then he has to go for kills.
Yep.
But
you just run at the
he's getting dropped way too low from these side. Again, just got hit by 3 or 4 of them.
Oh,
Ninja Boogie's found an invis too. He could actually just set up with a kill here.
Well, let's see if they can catch out Boxy. What has he got? He's got the level 1 brain sap as well, so that extra bit of burst.
If he gets hit by like 1 or 2 more side blades, I think also Ninja Boogie's setting up for a courier. He's probably like, this Ursa's low. He's going to bring a salve out.
You would imagine so, but Boxy isn't as it is for the most part. Yeah.
But the top lane and the bottom lane are going fantastic, at least for Alliance at the moment. And Ninja Boogie's probably like, where the hell's the courier?
Yeah.
They've actually given it to Koifa since he got first blood. He's actually going to have extremely early phase boots.
Oh, the courier's coming from bottom lane. So Boogie might not see it.
Oh, it's going to upgrade. He sees it for a second, but
he's not going to get it.
It's going to fly. But it's not the regen that came out for Boxy, it's just those boots.
Okay, so even as you say with the boots, you're going to want to play more aggressive. When you're at half HP, maybe not so much. Boxy's got to wait up on the Tango regen, and that was his last one.
They can threaten kills on Gabby bottom when Koifa has phase boots. He's got level 2 reactive armor, but now the damage actually starts to hurt a bit. Once they've got Arctic Burn, they might try to go for this. Still a bit of a tough kill. But at least to try to pressure this. But yeah, TA is having a fantastic time in the mid lane.
So this is what we expected.
Yeah. So they're threatening Gabby right now here. But Gabby's got triple mango and 10 stacks, so can't actually go for it.
Now we're looking on our top lane. What's up?
Ooh, okay.
Cuckoo. Closing the gap. Koifa will end up getting that kill onto Gabby, as you say. And top lane, they can get Tiger. They'll dive forward. Fire Spirits on him. A couple more stacked up. But Tim's stick charges are there for Tiger. That will keep him safe. Survives. Okay, comes back in though, and Cuckoo, he's able to get in range for the Who Star for sure. They might not get Tiger, but they get Mickey instead on his Venom. Boxy.
He's starting the kill.
He's trying for the outplay, but it ain't going to work. Arm out. Turns around with a quick hit. And, I mean, Boxy going for the all-in play there. Was already losing the lane. Tries to get the kill. Ends up giving away a kill.
Bottom lane again, though, with these early phase boots picked up on Koifa. Do they have the damage follow-up? He has an arrow if he can connect. He doesn't actually commit forward for it. He ran out of mana. Koifa's farming really well. At least on the Mirana. Veno also having an okay time, but this Ursa's going to have massive problems in this game. Like the panel was saying too, the Ursa's gotten nerfed quite significantly. He has an okay time versus the Timbersaw as well as the Phoenix, but besides that, this game could look to be problematic versus Stampede. They've got to disengage.
So we'll get out with the TP. But yeah, Bob, on this Ursa, it's just a hard hero to get back into a game of as well if you really stuff at the start. He's continuing to just play super aggressive onto Armel.
He's got a lot of stacks up.
He's got the tower. All the jukes though. Armel, can he do it? He can't.
There we go.
Boxy gets the kill. All right, just running at the TA.
You got to be ruthless. You have to just try to commit for the kills. He's gonna have phase boots. He's actually back now, completely in the lane.
I mean, it can catch the TA off guard. You know, may not seem like you're taking damage with a refraction up, but boy, are those swipe stacks beginning to build up.
Exactly. All right, Boxy. That's huge. He's almost level 6. He's got phase boots. Just as I was saying, you know, it's the cast occurs.
Level 6. Phase boots in 6. You can go for that sort of play even more, sort of.
And they could do the Alliance special, right? We just saw the TA TP back to the mid lane. I actually saw Insania looked like he was lingering around mid, but decides to want to secure top. Thought he might just go for the mid play again on the TA, because we've seen them do that like 5 times in this tournament already. They kill mid and they go for the kill again.
Lame, diving in, Cuckoo. If the Who Stomp ult will be kept alive for long enough to get the double edge off by the Nightmare from Ninja Boogie, but Alliance, they're just collapsing in on them.
Tim's.
Splinter Blast, bringing him down low. One more right click from Insania, finds a second.
And Ninja Boogie too, they've got a Gale in 2 seconds.
They're hunting him down with the wards placed into the trees.
He finds the path.
TP. Yeah, he'll be okay, just outside of the night vision.
And now there's TPs coming in.
Mid lane though, Boxy.
Not this time.
Yep, tries once more for it, but with the traps down, it's a lot harder to get away with these plays. As every single time they'll be sort of a catch out. In fact, top lane Alliance, they may have got away with aggressive plays, but now they've actually stuck around a little too long. Insania will blame it on the lag. They will lose both. Oh!
Thanks for playing Dota
Cuckoo
2.
actually hesitated on killing that, so Insania got the chance to get a Splinter Blast.
Ninja Boogie walked back. I think he may have been like ticking down low to the Veno Gale.
Okay.
I think he wanted to get denied by a teammate, but all right. This is a crazy start to the game.
Getting
6, 7 minutes.
Getting crazy.
All right.
Very close.
Like the panel said, the viewers are winning. Now rotation coming in. Armel, double rotation from the supports.
Tiger, he's got the call. Foxy should have the damage, and Armel falls again. Alliance going us, you know. So we worried about the Ursa mid, but Alliance, they've certainly done their homework. They've got a plan.
The Orb of
putting
Venom
into place.
The Orb of Venom he bought at the start, it's putting in a lot of work. Because he got those early phase boots, and Armel, he had just brown boots. They can always close the gap on top. And bottom, Koikfa is still continuing to farm very, very well. Timbersaw's done good, but...
Tiger actually getting the call up. Tim's, he held on to the dive for a very long time. That's going to cost him his life. He had the dive available, but he allowed Tiger to walk up to him and get the call.
Did he get 2 spins as well?
I believe
just
he did,
the Phoenix hitting
one
him?
person hitting him. That was a RNG on the side of Alliance. They'll take it.
All right, Ursa's level 7, TA's level 7. Look at that. Foxy's still quite behind in the net worth, though, in comparison. We have Treads Aquila finished on the TA. Only phase boots on the Ursa, but that's the nature of the matchup, right? Ursa, he's going to commit for kills. TA is going to be able to hit the creeps.
You have no right.
They've got Stampede.
They want to get him. They've got the setup, and they will surely have the damage, and they do. Koifa can't quite leap out in time. The nightmare there from Boogie.
And now Gabby's going to be the one that lanes versus the Venomancer. It's a Timbersaw versus a Veno.
Okay. Hobb's going to duke this one out. Well, it's going to be Hob. Bird coming in to burn down.
He's trying to get the angle.
He's trying to chase Gabby. Chakram not quite got the range to connect onto the Veno, so Big K will be able to walk it off. I mean, these early movements, Gabby moving up to top, getting himself involved, trying to find the opportunity to use his early game strengths, but quite have enough control.
Yeah, if he's in a lane that's just away from the Ursa, this Timbersaw's got like free reign, free control now that he's got the max reactive armor. Bottom. Do they have enough damage, though? I don't believe so.
Do the numbers check out? With the infused range drop, they certainly don't. Koifa's able to keep himself alive. Need more than just the 2 of them if they wish to go for that sort of setup onto the Mirana.
They got him low, though. And he does not have any regen, and the Shrine's not available, so Koifa, he's actually going to commit forward to try to get the bounty rune. This could cost him. There's no mana actually on the Centaur, though.
Go for me.
Google will get that one.
See in the jungle, though, Tiger. They're getting Tims again.
They're trying to take the stacks, too, from his TA.
He's going to be there to protect you, though. Looks towards Tiger. Boxy, he's on top of Tims, and post-dive, Tims has nowhere else to go.
Invisibility.
With the rotations, Gabby will secure the majority of that stack to make sure that Alliance don't have another chance of invading and taking it away.
Invading is the name of the game, though, for Alliance. They want to make sure they can try to get on top of this Templar Assassin. Since they took the top tower so early, they can just keep tabs on those Ancients, get the wards down. It is going to get dewarded quickly, but they were at least keeping tabs of those stacks. And Insania.
Gabby.
Insania will take at least a good chunk of the XP from those Ancients from the TA and just bother him a bit from a couple pokes. Fox is going to have a good timing on the Blink Dagger, though, as this Ursa mid.
And if he can continue to find himself involved in kills, he will close that gap between him and the TA's farm.
Yeah, definitely. Arveno is rushing a Spirit Vessel versus that Timbersaw as well as versus Phoenix. Very good option in this game. Then they actually have the kill threat that they can go for on Gabby. I wonder if Gabby's going to... I think he'll probably still rush the Bloodstone, but having a Eul's or a Lotus in this game could be really, really useful. The Eul's versus the Axe in particular can be very nice, and also for himself to get rid of that Spirit Vessel charges when they do inevitably come out. This is also the Veno build we've been seeing a lot of the time lately. It's like this Spirit Vestal into some like mobility item.
Radiant are scanning for enemies.
Cuckoo. Star needs some harassment bottom. They might try to commit forward here, but he's got a Vanguard.
I feel like we're seeing this more nowadays as well. Has this sort of become the default way to do the 2 items? You know, in the past it was very much get the Deso first, so you could sort of speed up your, you know, the time it takes to clear ancient stacks. I feel like more recently we are seeing TAs just prefer to get the Blink first over the Deso.
I think I've always liked the Blink personally because it gives you survivability too. Because your refraction,
you've got that escape.
You know, you've got the escape every time. If they don't break the refraction, you can get the Blink out, and you can set up for kills on squishy supports in the back lines. They've got the curse. They've got the arrow follow up. It actually gets tanked by Armel.
I like it. Armel there jumping into the front lines, blocking the arrow and getting the kill. Quite dead.
And now Insania is dead too. Can he get to the high ground? He will, but do they have a stun? They've got a ward.
Who stopped as well for the low ground. I mean, that was a beautiful play from Armel.
And now Mikke getting chased out. He's dead.
TNC, 3 kills up and down the map. Just like that. Armel.
That was like him farming. He was just farming Ancients there, and he just got given a kill. 2 kills even.
So yeah, bumped him up. So very close to having his first of the 2 Mithril Hammers on top of the Blink Dagger. Have a bit of action like that, and this is going to be a very scary TA. Boxy has got his Blink now. So now, whereas the TA is going to be looking for creeps, Boxy can start looking for heroes to keep up.
Cuckoo. He's pretty tanky still. He's got that Vanguard, like we were saying. But yeah, now with this Blink Dagger that the Ursa's going to have, the Armel also with his Blink, even if the Ursa commits on you, if you have your refraction stacks, you can just blink out.
Scanning for enemies.
How's Taiga's Blink Dagger doing? He's doing okay. Still a bit far away from me. He actually gets the catch on Tim's without it. Okay.
And with the damage from Boxy, can easily get in place. And
Tim's is getting very greedy with his dives and his positioning. That's 4 times now.
It's 4 deaths indeed on the Phoenix. So he's got to be careful about this feeding.
Yeah.
They need him. They need the Supernovas in the fights to sort of put off these, you know, heroes like the Venom, the Ursa, and the Axe. All heroes that want to really get in on the front lines. And
it's just important that he doesn't give gold to this Axe. That's so many times that Taiga's gotten a kill setup to further to get that Blink Dagger, especially just on the Phoenix.
Yeah, the point that Taiga has a Blink, just him and Boxy can go around the map and kill whoever they want. A Blink call and the Furious Flights from Boxy. That'll be an easy picking as Boxy's now looking towards the mid lane. Ibuki did show, he's starting to search through the trees. A hard kill to find though with a Nightmare available.
Deep dive
will always
if he
be held
wants
back.
to.
Maybe they can wrap back around with the Moonlight.
They've got this ward, so
yeah,
they
they
them
will
here.
see Boxy.
Sentries are placed down
There's
already.
a lot of Alliance here. They're going to try and go for this with the Fiend Script down straight away. They find themselves the Wyvern. Boxy jumps forward. The Nightmare holds him back for now. Arrow comes in. The Supernova successful. Boxy held in place. Gabby cuts across with the Timber Chain and picks up both of the kills. Double kill for the Timbersaw as Alliance just grouped up, going into the high ground again like this when they are not aware that sentries are down. They can't rely on the Moonlight Shadow that heavily. They've got to know that TNC are going to be prepared with the wards.
Yeah, and just, I mean, walking into high ground is always a scary thing like that. Like, when you're playing versus a Phoenix line too, they saw them too with the ward. They saw 3 heroes and they still tried to make the commit forward. And they don't have a great way to actually stop the Fiend's Grip. Once Fiend's Grip happens, if they don't have the Axe with the Blink Dagger, which it doesn't have yet, or the Curse in position, it's gonna be a successful Fiend's Grip the whole duration.
They just can't do that. They can't get sort of that false feeling that they're invincible when they're invisible. There's every chance that TNC will still see them. There's Armel. 100 gold, and that Desolator will be done on top of the Blink.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
He will be incredibly scary. We saw his Lina looked very hot last game, and this game has TA certainly gearing up to give us a similar performance.
He has to have quite a performance though. Like, Timbersaw is a hero that's really hard to gauge in any type of games because you don't know how his scaling potential is going to end up being. Like we saw yesterday from J-Storm, Moo had that incredible performance on the Timber. This time, it's like a TA as the solo carry with the Timbersaw as your other kind of carry. So, Armel has to have a very successful time in this mid game.
Pretty good move if you ask me. Radiant's bottom tower needs a hand.
And Gabby's going to be claiming a tier 2 bottom. Just cutting the creep wave.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack. Dire's
I mean, this
top
Timbersaw
tower is
that
about to be
we were sort of worried about in the draft, it's only dying on once.
Radiant's
He's
bottom
avoided the
tower
Ursa the whole time.
They just haven't
Dire's top
sort of
tower
ended
is
up in a
under
situation where he's sort of head-to-head with those favorable heroes. Tims, again, getting caught out, but this
Gets the
time
egg.
he gets the egg off. Backup is there, the grip as well. Armel with the damage, looking for Quaifa. Quaifa does have to leap. The trap comes out. Can they chase this man? They'll jump forward. He's got the moonlight. Sunray burning him down. Another leap comes through. Quaifa trying his best to escape. Can they finish him off with the Sunray? It's bringing him low. Trap out as well. They've got him. They get Quaifa.
Oh, Tim's this time with the bait play.
He turned it around that time round. He said, well, you think I've been an easier kill earlier on in this game? No, I was just pretending. This time, I'm going to outplay you all, and he certainly does.
And it's starting to become that snowball
They're gonna get
factor
rushed.
that you want with a TA. Exactly. And they're playing versus an Ursa lineup, who you ideally want to be able to get that Roche. Now Armel finish up the death zone.
middle tower has
Halfway to a third of the way toward that BKB.
It's going to be quick timing. Mid lane. Against the Bane, but that's all the plan for TNC. Throw Ninja Boogie down there, and then Alliance, they ain't going to look over to the pit, or maybe they will. Not in time. It's already gone. Aegis into the hands of Armel. TNC claim it. As you say, really hitting the timing and ever so important to get that. This game, but Tiger is in with the call. Buyback comes out for Ninja Boogie. Gabby quick to turn as he'll burst down the axe. Foxy, he's in trouble. Armel, Gabby looking to Orton. That's a double kill for the TA. I mean, Tiger may have seen an opportunity to just jump in like that, but it was by a shrine. It's into a team that's just picked up an Aegis. You're not gonna come out on top of that sort of jump. You're gonna end up losing another fight. As that is more fortune, Gabby. A couple more Bloodstone charges, he'll take that. Sonya does manage to TP out.
He's up to 18 already, huh?
Yeah. He's having a great time, he's playing this perfectly. Gabby, he only died once in game one, and this game, keeping it on par again. Only the one death on the Timbersaw.
And Mika hasn't found an opportunity to actually get any Spirit Vessel charges out of all this. He just keeps getting chased out. He wasn't actually in range to get one there either. And Quaifa, he's had this phase Maelstrom. He had a pretty okay time in the bottom lane, but a couple deaths added up. And Boxy, even though, you know, Boxy, he did decent in that mid lane. Sure, the last hits was not there, but he got the kills.
He showed us that he can get the kills.
Now he's just completely hindered. He's bottom 5 net worth.
You do not want to see your core Ursa as 254
No.
on the KDA at 90 minutes. This is not a game gone to plan. Sure, you got the blink, but after that, if you don't find kills, it's just so hard to sort of get that next item on the Ursa. As he's even, yeah, you've got to make plays with Tiger, and you've got to hope that you're catching out TNC alone.
They might. I think they might need to get BKBs pretty early, just because of the control that comes out. Like the Centaur stomp.
That's true. Yeah.
It's even like a nightmare. Just any of these type of things to people to protect the egg, which has happened a couple of times for Tims. It's going to be important for Alliance to try to itemize versus that. And they've been slowed down so heavily. Like you see, like the Mika is just farming jungle. Quaifa's taking safe farm. He's not wanting to play aggressive. It's like this trio of Insania, Boxy, and Taiga trying to make plays. But their space on the map is limited because there's two tier 1s still alive. They can only play around the enemy jungle, and TNC, they're completely aware of that. They're putting the sentry down.
Yeah, they're super prepared every time.
Now they have the Veno coming through. Armel blinks aggressively forward.
Look straight at the Fiend's Grip, hold down Tiger. We cancelled by the Winter's Curse. Armel, he's got the backup. You know, there's 4 heroes here with the Stampede. They're ready to force Alliance out of the jungle. Jump forward. Tiger caught out by the hoof stomp. Alliance, as you say, in that one place where they're looking to make the plays, they just can't get them off successfully. TNC just a step ahead of Alliance each and every time.
Yeah, they're super ready for that. Like the bounty runes are coming up. They know that this is the one place that Alliance wants to play around because, as you know, BSJ will say, it's bottom lane's the dead lane. There's not anything going to be happening down here. Quaifa's just going to be farming some safe farm, but the playmaking for Alliance is up top. TNC very prepared. And again, Mika unable to get any Spirit Vessel charges, and he's showing himself in the mid lane. Kuku, no hesitation, jumps forward. Does he have any follow-up though?
He's got the dive forward. They'll try with the Supernova, but Mika is already out of range with it. Quick with the 4-star from the ult, he'll be fine. They know that there's no supernova now, and Alliance want to make a play because of that. Tiger and Boxy jump in, look towards Cuckoo. Cuckoo gets the stop off. The Sunray healing him up a little bit. Is he actually going to survive the battle? Hunger surely will finish him off, and it does. Cuckoo falls, but Gabby's already taken down the Venom on the backlines in response. A call comes out from Tiger, but Armel's down on the high ground with the damage. Tiger's going to fall. Ninja Boogie will survive. And again, Alliance, they're just throwing heroes in.
They feel
nothing good's coming out of it for Alliance.
They feel kind of like, I don't want to say entirely lost, but like Koikfa's just farming this entire time while his team's running around making plays. And this is not a game where it's like Mirana can go like solo. I mean, you can do a decent amount of damage, but there's ways to close the gap.
I mean, you know, he's going for this Mjolnir, but Armel, he's got the money for the BKB. This TA a huge trouble.
Yeah.
As you know, so the highlight for Alliance this game was when we saw Boxy able to kill Armel a couple of times, but as the game goes on, it really doesn't matter. One's a TA that had a free farm lane, and one is an Ursa that got a little bit of a break with a couple of kills made, but that's it. He's an Ursa. He's half the net worth of this TA at 22 minutes in.
Did the Courier died during all that too? I was like, where's the BKB for the TA? I think it was actually maybe coming out or something, but looks like it did die during all that.
He's got it on the Courier. Okay. So we'll have to wait a little longer for that. So that's something. Maybe Alliance can make something happen in these 2 minutes. Oh no, I said no. He didn't get on the Courier. He's got it ball out to him.
Okay.
By a teammate. So
Gabby.
He's got the BKB arm out.
Gabby's so tanky.
Stun onto 2. Gabby looking to burst down the Venom, won't quite get it. Again, Boxy being held down. The Winter's Curse will control the 2 of them. There'll be a buyback from Tiger. Looking to get in position that burst down the Aegis and take down Ninja Boogie. Alliance, can they get more out of this? Can they kill him a second time? Tiger jumps forward again, has the cool control, but the BKB's already out from Armel. Cuckoo jumps in with a Who Stomp. They've found Boxy. Boxy protected by the Wizards. The Golden Brace. It doesn't matter though. Gabby has the magical damage to kill him nonetheless. Ult comes out onto Gabby. Gabby Timmer changed the way. Still watching from the side. Tims, but they want to get back in. Tims dives forward. The egg is down. Alliance, they've got to get out of there. They have to run. And they will be able to get themselves away from the egg.
TA scaled up too. They might want to try to commit forward here, but Koikfa actually has to heal.
Tiger actually jumps up to the high ground. He was trying to go for the control onto Tims, but Tims kept the distance. He has the Sunray down trap as well. Tiger will try and deny himself to the Ancients, but Cuckoo has the double edge to secure the kill.
And Gabby respawns in time to get that Bloodstone charge too. That was a great curse setup there from Insania for his team to try to get that comeback. They also get some Spirit Vessel charges onto Mickey.
It's a dieback from Tiger though. Tiger tried to die back to really turn that fight around, and he did initially, but ends up eventually still dying nonetheless. And now they're pushing forward mid. TNC.
They can't get this one.
Armel's a little too low.
Yeah, Venom Wards and Splinter Blast is still quite a lot to defend.
Hard game for Alliance.
Yeah, it really is.
A lot is on Koikfa to do some magic on the Mirana.
He needs a BKB next. Yeah, he has this. He's this glass cannon right now, but if he gets hit by any single stun, he will more than likely die. So he has to go for this item. He's actually queuing up the Manta next. That could be a little bit dangerous. I guess he wants to just be that super carry, go for a little bit more greed. 7k gold lead, 11k experience. How's our Dota plus? Dota plus is also 67% for our SEA brethren.
Well, we got Tims. He's basically got the halberd complete.
Yeah, he catapulted forward in farm in the last few moments.
Gonna make the fights pretty much impossible.
Ooh,
for the Ursa.
Two big items now being delivered for Gabby. He picks up his full pipe as it was waiting for the Courier, and has now the Yules to deal with that Spirit Vessel. They're getting mobility items too. Now we see on Cuckoo. He had the Aghanims queued up and he switched to 4-step. I think it's a good option whenever you're playing versus Veno, just to get any type of mobility possible. We also see Armel skewing up Hurricane Pike, so any little ways to be able to either Hurricane Pike and Ursa away from you, or just get on top of that Venomancer and Mirana.
Alliance, they've got to make some sort of big coordinated plays, the 5 of them. It just seems that this game again, I would not say that the TNC draft is a better draft. It really just is that TNC are playing that much better than Alliance today.
They got, I mean, the lane setups were also interesting, right? They had the Timber versus the Mirana down bottom. Gabby farmed a lot. Even though he died once or twice, or once at least, he was able to get a good chunk amount. And this is actually pretty significant too, is now Armel, he's level 20. So usually we see the Meld armor reduction, but the Dispel versus the Venomancer is fantastic. Being able to get that Gale, get rid of all that annoying poison. These little things add up. And overall, the warding game by TNC has just been decent amount better than Alliance this game. They constantly have this deep vision, while Alliance, they've been limited on their side of the map.
Tiger. The grab onto Armor, but the arrow. Oh, straight away, Kuku jumps forward. The arrow does connect. Can they kill him in time? The Sunray's healing him up, but it won't save him. They kill the TA. It's a big one for Alliance. Can they get anything more? Jump forward from Boxy. He's got the lockdown onto Kuku. That's a double kill for Tiger. They can get anything else, Tims. TP away, but Alliance.
The arrow from downtown from Koikfa connecting onto Armel.
Radiant
The
structures are
first-
fortified.
A sizable victory in a team fight there for Alliance. We've seen this game.
I'm glad Koikfa switched back to the BKB.
Yeah, he needs it badly this match. One sort of disable, and this Mirani just gets destroyed.
Yep.
We'll see once again this
Look at
play.
this arrow.
Tiger getting the grab.
Kuku almost actually tanked it too. That was really close. Yeah, more than enough damage and more than enough lockdown to not allow that TA to get BKB or refraction off.
And this is, this is what I'm saying. Alliance, we know that there is more that they can show. We've seen it before from them at this LAN. They can absolutely get it together and go off as a team. Up until that point, I just felt we were not seeing it this series, but Alliance certainly showing us that they still have it in them today.
And Axe
to pull out the team movements.
And we're seeing that Axe is still such a beastly hero. Like, as soon as he gets Blink, as soon as he gets a couple calls, you see the significance of what this support Axe can do. And now he's got a full blade mail on top. Because he got, I think, did he get the last? Yeah, he did, right? He got the 800 gold from killing Armel.
Tiger can get those calls.
It's going to be everything for them, for the team
but
fights.
the wraparounds coming in from TNC, they're immediately looking to strike back on the high ground.
Like, they have Wyvern Curse and Axe Call. That's their two big team fight abilities to really keep people inside.
They're going to lose that Wyvern Curse as Insane is caught out. And see Stampede being used to try and close the gap for more. The eyes on Mickey, Gabby. They'll continue to chase. They do have the Yule Scepter throwing him up into the air. Got the Moonlight. They've got the Dust, though. Dust is out from Tims.
They've got Gem on Gabby, too. Ninja Boogie bought one earlier.
They've got all the vision in the world. Mickey will try and hide. There's no escape from TNC as Gabby picks up another Bloodstone charge, back up to 18. Playing Boxy trying to get away with a bit of solo push himself, but Albert will keep him off. Gabby's done for Koikfa. Roshan's up. We'll see which side's able to get it there.
There's no Venom for
the pit.
60 seconds. If TNC makes the immediate move, they could actually look to threaten it.
Take the Rosh very quickly with the TA.
Yeah, it looks like they're actually going to do so. I think this is a really good move.
I mean, can Alliance do anything without the Venom?
He's their big control, like the big control of the area, not like the lockdown like the Axe and the Wyvern.
But he's the one that
the
pit.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So I don't think they can contest this one by any means.
They've drawn the lines towards the pit Alliance. They do have a Winter's Curse, but yeah, as it seems, they accept the Veno. This is not something they can do, and this will allow the Aegis and the Cheese to go to TNC. Full Hurricane Pike done on Armel. Then Cuckoo.
They just get Boxy.
Oh, that shouldn't have happened, but it did. We just saw it. Boxy just pushing out the lane on his own a little too low, and he gets comboed by Cuckoo. That's a painful loss there for Alliance.
TNC can go for this tier 2 now. This Wyvern is in position for the Splinter Blast, but all of TNC are in there, and they're looking to cut the back lines. We see Gabby trying to get a Yule set up onto somebody.
TNC, I really thought for the most part, just like game one, they had a plan for this series. They had a plan for this match, and it's really working out. And it's a different plan. So the Timbersaw 5th pick, nobody would have expected that.
Especially not into Ursa and Axe.
Not at all. But Gabby, he's having a fantastic game. He's 8-2-6. He's getting all the farm in the world. Tiger, let's get the call. Look at the follow-up setup with the arrow. We'll manage to catch out Ninja Boogie up by the bounty rune.
Tiger's like the big saving grace, at least for the last few moments.
Yeah. If he gets a good call, the fight can absolutely still go Alliance's way. But he has to find that jump. Him, or at least the Winter's Curse to set up a call.
A lot of pressure on this Axe. Koikfa's going full glass cannon after BKB2. He queues up the Daedalus.
Okay.
He just needs to get all the raw damage possible during the one real control that they have in the game is the Axe Call.
Stampy being used as Gabby
gets the Yules.
He does. He's able to chase down. They've got the stomp as well. He got the ult off, so he has that Damage reduction, Winter's Curse as well. Ooh, will be enough to hold back the TA and allow Boxy to TP back home to the fountain.
Gabby's got no fears though. He's just walking in. He knows this Ursa's pretty underfarmed, so
he's massive at level 24.
Yeah, full BKB, Yule's Pipe, all the tools to deal with this Ursa if he tries to come in. And Boxy still not even committing for the Basher. Needs to go for BKB.
Finding himself the Bane. Now doing a good job of picking up Ninja Boogie time and time again, but Gabby's going to be there with the punish. They use Tiger up into the air. He'll try for the TP out. Is the burst enough? It actually isn't. Tiger will manage to get out. I thought they'd have it there, but they didn't.
And Koifus comes back in and secures the last hit on the tower, too.
All right.
Like we said, the axe, he's the key.
Oh, the game where it's all deciding for Alliance. They have to step it up if they wish to hold on here.
It's a wild game so far. Still TNC having firm control overall. They continue their 8K lead, about a 12K, 13K experience lead as well. You might have to see Koifa switch his item. He did go for the small crit already, but there's already a butterfly queued up on Armel. He doesn't know that yet, but once he sees that one, definitely could cause problems for that Mirana. Kuku getting close to that Aghanims as well, that damage mitigation. It's going to be really important in this game. Like, he's gone the 4-step for that mobility, but now the Aghanims, like we were mentioning, Alliance's team fight, it's a lot about just like getting the call and killing somebody during it. They get an Aghanim Stampede during it, and then they all get their BKBs off. It's going to be really hard for Alliance to really take that engagement. Boxy's just trying to get any. They're even like they're securing their Ursa's farm top. Look at this. See, Axe and Mirana both sitting behind the Ursa to make sure Boxy can get a Basher in this game, so he can actually be that relevant force.
The grip immediately from the low ground. Ninja Boogie just grabs Mickey. Oh, not enough. I feel like I've said this a lot this tournament, but Mickey doesn't have buyback.
Oh, he does not.
He does not have buyback. The rest of the team needs to do some EQs. The arrow comes out, but the Nightmare will be there in response. Trying to keep that TA safe. Boxy tried to commit fully, but there's a supernova down. Boxy's got to try and get the egg. He will fall. Oh, he doesn't. He can't kill the egg off. Boxy's dead. They have managed to at least take the Aegis away from Armel, but they lose Tiger, Mickey, and Boxy. Tiger buys back, but TNC, they're more than happy to stick around, as there is no Mickey. Tiger going for the smoke play.
Tim's just so high level. That egg takes so many hits.
Look at the jump. He gets the cool onto the two of them. Arrow is going to come out. They'll jump for Boxy. They want to kill off this TA. Can they do so? They can. They get Armel, but Gabby with the magical damage. Boxy's burst over. Corner brace and force to the side. They're keeping Boxy safe for now, but Gabby, he's ready to go straight back in. Boxy has the ult, trying to turn towards Gabby. Gabby controlling it. The timber chain, keeping the distance. Kuku goes back in with the disable. Gabby's dead. Gabby won't fall though. Koifa, it's a triple kill. Koifa, it's an ultra kill. Alliance, they will not lose the game today. They wipe TNC. Cost them some buybacks, but Alliance, it's not over yet.
This game's insane. Look how much damage Koifa did in the fight. Having that small crit, just not getting focused at all in the fight either. He gets the BKB off when they try to get the initiation on him, and he just stands in the back. It's all the damage in the world. Oh my god.
Exactly when they needed it to happen. It looked like everything was totally breaking apart for Alliance.
The BKB, before Kuku can get the stomp up on him, he leaps forward and then he focuses the supports. He's like, all right, Tims, you're mine. Ninja Boogie, you're mine too. And TNC just overcommitting a bit too far here, trying to go for all these kills. They lose their gem. They lose a significant amount of momentum as well. And now Koifa, he's got a full Daedalus. And now he's also got a DD. And they're looking to set up for plays. Him and Taiga. The saving graces for Alliance, just getting the plays.
That game, the series, the dream for Alliance could very well have been over in that moment. But they pulled it together.
Now they've got a BKB on Taiga too, and he's been finding the calls. He's been finding the calls, and Koifa's been finding the arrow follow-ups. Look at that swing.
A big swing. One more fight like that, and Alliance can become back on top of this game.
Dota Plus still favoring TNC by a significant margin.
All right, this in terms of the buybacks, how many people ended up using their Alliance? It was just the two, Tiger and Boxy. But still, it's sort of a 6-minute period where Alliance do have to be careful. As I'm sure Alliance will not want to let the game get that close again to sort of danger territory. Incredibly risky there for Alliance.
Yeah. TNC are waiting for Cuckoo's Aghanim Scepter now. Just some way to try to protect versus all this damage that can come out if they actually get this call into arrow follow-up onto the TA, as they've done several times now. It's been like 3 times or 2 times that I've seen in the engagements. Even though Mick is dying, they're getting the control.
And they've got to protect Darmel.
Yep.
As long as he can move around the fights, TNC in a pretty good place.
Yeah, they only have.
Hasn't happened the last couple of times.
They only have what, the 1-4 staff on TNC to try to get his positioning better.
Just on Cuckoo.
Just on Cuckoo. And it's hard also versus Axe. That's the one thing about this hero that's always just crazy, is if he does get the call, like, you can't literally force-staff your teammate to get out of there because you're facing into the enemy team more than likely.
Lions, they're looking for the aggressive play with the Moonlight Shadow. Wrapping around towards the mid lane. Tiger looking for the lead in.
They can just spam the Moonlight Shadows now as Koifu is level 25, so very little downtime, only about seconds. Armel's got full butterfly now, queues up a Hex of his own, just trying to get that instant disables for his team, because they don't really, they have Cuckoo who's in an instant disable. Such a close game now.
Doesn't have TNC. They are starting to push this bottom wave back round towards the barracks of Alliance. To wait and see if they do really want to try for a push before Roshan, because Roshan may be respawning within a minute.
Alliance is preparing for that too. You see the wards that they're placing and the positioning of their heroes.
And neither team really can afford to, try and go for too much of an aggressive play before the Roche fight is over.
TNC's got a lot more prepared on the bottom side, just looking for a fight rather than looking for that Roshan fight. They have a TA though, so it's like that kind of gives you free obs wards in a way. You see the TA actually plants 4 traps bottom so he can push it in if they need to when they go for that roast contestation. And they're actually going to smoke up and try to catch. They seem to know where Alliance is.
I think they know that, Alliance isn't poking around on that bottom lane at all.
Yep.
They're going to be around Roshan. But sort of as the time goes on as well, Alliance, they're going to be aware that TNC are likely to be on the hunt around the pit. They get themselves away. They're reading the map correctly, Alliance.
Who's got
Boxy's sticking around. Boxy, he shows...
Who's got the gem? They've got sentries on Ninja Boogie. Can he get...
Ooh, they got him! Oh, they did! The scan hits, they're straight in, and just as that TP was about to end, they get him, and Roche
respawns,
up.
And Ursa has no buyback as he committed for the full Basher.
His buyback was still on cooldown.
Oh, it's on cooldown.
Defense,
True.
It was still on cooldown from the defense.
Very true.
Yeah, TNC. The man down, and it's like, because it was on the timer, TNC will be aware that the buyback isn't back up. So they know that they can go for this Roche, and this is going to be the third Roche that TNC have got. They've been getting every single one this game.
Double
this
Stampede.
is the Refresher Shard.
Yeah, double Stampede I think would be huge for them. I think that's the option they should go for, just to protect the TA.
Yeah, absolutely, with the Ags on him. If the Ags wasn't there, maybe the TA should get double BKB, but yeah, as you say, with the Aghanims on the Centaur, double Stampede, that is so much sort of uptime on the defensive plays that Cuckoo can pull out. So now with the Crimson Guard too.
He's going to take it. Yeah, he does take it.
You got to give it to Cuckoo.
I thought maybe because his inventory is a little limited because he's carrying the gem and he's the frontline hero, but I think it's just too important to be able to protect your TA. As we've seen time and time again, Alliance, they were able to get those setups onto Armel with the call into arrow.
Yeah, I mean, is it better to have the gem on Cuckoo than Gabby then?
I don't think Gabby has slots for it.
Well, he doesn't need the boots because with the Timber Chain range.
He was putting putting them down.
Yeah.
But like,
I guess Cuckoo's harder to kill.
Yeah. He switched it to they gave it to the Bane now. It's just like the problem is like when you get to these later games, it's like you want your items.
It's a big thing to sacrifice the sake of your build.
But you 100% need either dust or I think they even should have a dust on somebody. Like on Tim's, he should maybe just be carrying one instead of a TP inside the fights, because I've seen so many times, or even just sentries and place them during the fight, because I've seen so many times this level 25 Mirana, the Moonlight Shadow just becomes...
Late game invis is surprisingly powerful.
Yep. Bounty runes come up. We also have the 40-minute mark, so those double runes going to be coming out in play, so map control becomes even more important.
Interesting one for Gabby. He's queuing up the Aghanims this game on the Timbersaw, so... No sort of hex or any sort of further lockdown from him. Just going for the more damage, the double chakrams.
Yeah, most people do. Whenever we do see Timber, it's
at
just
this sort of point of the game.
Yeah, it just adds such an insane amount of deeps. And he's got the Bloodstone charges still to kind of like sustain it. He still has 15. If he had less, it's like you don't really want to go for that because you can't actually sustain the mana. Even like this, it's a little bit hard. But very significant versus that Wyvern. So Tim's is going to be really hard for Alliance to kill before he can actually get the eggs out. And his eggs are going to be pretty significant with that level 20 being hit. The extra stun duration if it does pop. Such a long BKB piercing disable.
Shadows.
Got that money for the MKB.
The Moonlight Shadow again. They have the one ward. They did see Tim's for a second. Tim's. This time will be safe and Icarus dive out early.
Imagine we'll see Koifa hold on, make sure he always has buyback gold.
Yeah.
Rather than going straight in for the MKB completely. But he can pick up that Demon Edge.
He hits real hard though, but he is a very squishy Mirana.
He is, yeah. If they get on top of him.
If he doesn't get that BKB off before a hoof stomp or before what looked like a hex was being built.
What sort of save Dead Alliance have? The Cold Embrace at this stage, it's not amazing because there's a Timber. There's so much magic.
Cuckoo does get the smoke broken. He's got the axe, cuts through the trees. Won't be able to find him though.
I mean, is there anything else that sort of Alliance's heroes around him can build to protect Koifa if he gets jumped?
I mean, what, they have a Force on Veno, they have a Force on the Wyvern and a Glimmer Cape.
Yeah, and they're going Lotus sometimes.
And they're going Lotus.
Yeah. So Tiger's going to have that for him.
Radiant's middle tower's not feeling the love.
Not the craziest, like, I mean, it can protect a little bit, but...
Yeah, I mean, there's a lot of things that don't care about I mean, they don't care about the Lotus, they don't really care about the Cold Embrace. That is sort of the problem for Koifa.
Yeah.
TNC have a lot of ways of killing him.
Did he commit? He committed for the MKB. He also has buyback.
Okay, Tiger. He's going to get yours done. Mickey comes in the midst of it all with the ultimate there. They do have armor with the BKB moving forward.
Gets the BKB, the sleep into BKB. Actually able to not get hit by the arrow there.
Yeah, didn't get hit by the arrow, and I believe the Nightmare also helped him dodge the ult as well.
Yeah.
From Mickey. But as you say, this is a little bit of a dangerous... Oh, no, okay, because, yeah, you're right. He's got the money for both.
Yeah, he is buyback.
So everyone in the game has buyback, apart from Tim's. Only man a little short of the gold at the moment, but everyone is prepared. So we've seen a few situations where Alliance's players have sometimes been without buyback. I'm sure this time round, this game, they are going to keep themselves always in a position to have that second life, especially with how the last fights have been able to be turned around with those buyback plays.
TNC only have 30 seconds left on their Aegis. They really wanted to try to force the issue. We see Gabby, he was top, pushed in top lane, ports mid, pushes out mid lane. They want to try to force the issue here with this, what, 23 seconds. Armel does have buyback and boots to box if he wants to go for that play, if he does get caught.
Trying to hit the racks here. He's going to get caught. Joseph comes out, the arrow comes through. He does get stunned up. Can they get on top of him, though? They're trying to step forward, but they can't. Rest of TNC keeping Alliance push back.
They know the Aegis is going to go down in a second. Alliance.
And they time it. They jump in. They get the swipe stacked up. Aegis is still there for now. Stampede as well to get Armel out of range of the call. Tiger can't quite grab him, and TNC get the melee racks and they get out.
Alliance was trying so hard to make that play on that Aegis timing. TNC, this time they do disengage instead of overcommitting and overstaying. See sometimes happen. Double runes, invis, and a regen. Armel, I mean, Armel was low. It's actually a pretty thankful regen. He's got so much gold on this TA too. Hasn't committed for an item. 9,000 gold.
No, and he has got money to buy an item and have buyback.
Yeah. He might just still be maybe deciding if it is really a hex game.
Is it a hex game or is it a nullify game?
Yeah.
See, there's TNC. Let's put it out by the ward.
Cuckoo's
not wanting to make the jump though.
Nah, Cuckoo's not the hero they want to go on. They want to start the fight on the TA every single time.
And then that refresher shard as well, Cuckoo. So
bounty runes. Look at Ninja Boogie. Okay, looks like he was trying to bait somebody onto that bounty because he was actually just sitting on top of it invis for quite a while. He's actually gonna walk into these heroes. He has a gem too. He sees them. His invis is gonna be wearing out soon.
TP is coming through from Tim's.
That's a ward down. He's keeping tabs of them.
Only the two of them. Yeah, he says, guys, we got to get up it. Alliance, they have two heroes here alone. Boxy, he goes with the TP out in the trees. He'll make it. Koifa's still around. He's not. He has got a TP. He's got a BKB and TP. He's got a BKB. TP, get out of there. The grip is there. The second stampede, wasn't it, as well, that allowed Boogie to close the gap.
And to cut the trees. They popped that second refresh. They popped the second stampede to get on top.
Shown on Cuckoo doing it from across the map. He was chilling mid. He hears the team say, we need that stampede right now.
But now Cuckoo, there's a lot of damage coming through and he's isolated.
The stomp up onto the Ursa. Gabby is here.
They're protecting him.
Cuckoo's going to be fine. The Sunray's going to heal him up. Tiger has to pop the BKB and run away because Armel and Gabby are hot on the chase. Tiger will get back up to the high ground. Now for TNC, the next goal is forcing out this buyback from Quakefer.
Yep, they're sending Gabby down bottom to push that wave in too.
Gabby again, he's
Are they spending gold?
He's 7.
There's 11K on Armel. 7K on Gabby. What do they gotta buy? Where's the courier?
Armel.
It's not buying anything.
Oh, Armel's getting jumped. Got him. Where the Nightmare will buy him some sort of safety. Alliance, they're trying to go in. There's the buyback for Quakefer. It comes out. Tiger's dead for 110. He's got buyback as well. We'll use it. Boxy trying to commit onto Armel. Armel Hurricane pikes himself back. There's the jump forward. Mickey's trying to get in, but he's been disarmed. Mickey will die. Tiger gets the call on 2. Boxy committing as well. There's a Supernova on the sidelines, but they've killed Armel. They've killed Ninja Boogie. The Supernova ends up stunning through the BKB, holding down Quakefer, Cuckoo, and Gabby. Do they have the damage to kill Quakefer? Another lead comes into play, but Armel's there. Jump forward. Cold Embrace will not save Quakefer. Quakefer is dead for 2 minutes. No buyback.
That's what Armel was saving for. He wanted to get the bots play back into the fight.
Now Tiger gone as well.
And they may have done it.
They may have just closed it up at TNC. No Tiger, no Quakefer. 2 minutes pretty much on the clock, and TNC certainly know that. As in they go down the mid lane. Now they'll say we'll spend our gold. Armel, he's got the Hex sending it over to him right now.
Making sure he has that second life is pretty cool, though. Having the bots play to come back into the fights. I'm saying it could be an option, and he does use it.
How much can they take it? Can they take the game? Jump forward straight away. Looking for Mickey. Mickey's going to be set up in the air. Gabby surrounds him. Mickey in trouble. They'll pop the BKB. He's able to get back. Boxy falls. He's got to buy back himself. Still just over a minute.
The 2 important heroes are still dead, though. The Miranda and Axe have been the saving grace for Alliance, and they're dead for so long. They've got a glyph to stall.
TNC, I mean, surely they want to just go for the game here. You really want to play, say, Boxy? Comes forward, the Winter's Curse holds back the 3 of them. Gabby pops the BKB, jumps forward over to Boxy. Boxy BKB enrages himself. Backs off, but the Sunray is burning down Insania. They've lost the wife, and it's only Boxy and Mickey left as Boxy's trying to retreat, but Armel jumps forward. Boxy's dead. 4 dead on Alliance now without their buyback. The Dagon's getting picked up by Gabby in celebration. As GG is called, TNC take the game and take the series 2-0 against Alliance.
And the panel curse continues. Alliance, but TNC, they got these lane setups that they wanted. Everything went, like, there was like these few moments where Alliance, they get these great calls from the Axe, the great positioning from Quakefer too, but overall, in the grand scheme of things, TNC, they had a very solid grasp on this game of securing those Roshans.
And I think it's sort of what we saw from game 1. The draft, necessarily on paper, sure, you favor one side over the other. Alliance in sort of both of the games maybe having the better draft. But TNC, after we saw them in game 1, these guys came to play today. And game 2, again, no exceptions really from the side, just perfect play around. They're looking.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
Denied. My waters rise. Haste.
Bounty! Straight to the bottom with you.
Killing spree. Hello, this is Gabe Newell. Thanks for playing Dota 2. Double kill. Killing spree. Invisibility. Dominating, I guess.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack. Radiant's bottom tower needs a hand. Radiant's bottom tower's still there, but not for long. Radiant fortified their structures. Pretty good move if you ask me.
Get some! The archives of time are lost with me.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack. Dire's top tower is under attack. Dire's structures are fortified. Radiant's bottom tower has fallen. Dire's top tower might be going down. Dire's top tower is about to be Radiant's top rubble. Radiant's bottom tower needs a hand. Dire's top tower is under attack. Radiant called in the fortification.
Swept you off your feet, ha-ha!
Come and get it!
Rise, coin of the realm. Regeneration. Slam. The devil.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack. Radiant's middle tower is under attack. Dire's middle tower is under attack. Dire's middle tower looks to be disintegrating.
You'll hear no more from me. That is no shock. Come and get it. Did I hear a squeak? Invisibility.
Radiant's bottom tower needs a hand.
I'm unsinkable.
Radiant's bottom tower must have been dizzy. Heads up, we're back.
Killing spree.
Bottom is missing, according to Axe.
Radiant are scanning for enemies. Dire's bottom tower is under attack. Dire's bottom tower is under attack. Dire's bottom tower has fallen.
Yes.
Dire's bottom tower. Don't look good.
This'll come in handy.
Dire's bottom tower is getting pushed around. Dire's bottom tower is under attack. Hey, where's Dire's bottom tower? Dire's bottom tower is under attack. Radiant's top tower is under attack.
Haste.
Radiant's top tower's about to topple. Radiant's top tower just tapped out. Radiant structures are fortified.
3 sheets to the wind.
Radiant's middle tower is not feeling the rub. Radiant's middle tower has fallen. Dire's middle tower's in trouble. Which one's Dire again? Dire's putting up a barricade. Dire's middle tower is under attack. Dire's middle tower has fallen.
Axe fades from sight.
Radiant are scanning. How does that even work? Radiant's courier has been killed.
blind suicides.
Haste!
Yes.
A dominating performance.
Radiant structures are fortified.
Invisibility. Sucked out with the tide. Axe.
Killing spree. A dominating performance.
Very baby, my place. There was not much fighting.
Dire's putting the hurt on Radiant's middle tower.
Get some.
Killing spree.
No more. Those who called Axe a dog never met me.
Radiant's top tower's under attack.
Dominating, I guess. Onage. Ownage.
Silence is broken.
Radiant's top tower ain't looking too steady. Roshan has fallen to the Dire.
For ages more.
Radiant's middle tower's not feeling the love.
It
Radiant's middle tower is under attack. Radiant's middle tower has fallen. Radiant's middle tower is under attack. Radiant's middle tower had a run-in with the Dire. I always like seeing Radiant's middle barracks take a beat. Radiant's middle barracks has fallen.
To act. Cold and sweet. Yes.
Now that was a failed bow.
Mega kill. Onage. They're unstoppable. Double kill. That was unreal. I will ignore your email number of kills.
Radiant's bottom shrine is under attack. Radiant's middle barracks are under attack. Radiant's middle barracks has fallen. Someone's putting in the legwork. Radiant's bottom barracks probably gonna bottom barracks has fallen. Radiant's middle tower is under attack. Radiant's middle tower had a run-in with the Dire.
Come and get it!
Killing spree.
Radiant's ancient is under attack.
Hold hand in mine.
Radiant's structures are fortified. That Radiant team's just letting Dire bang on their ancient.
Dominating, I guess. My favorite kill is the monster Onage. There they go. Onage.
Shadows take us.
It happened
Dire's
again.
middle barracks are
Double
under
kill.
attack. Dire's middle barracks has fallen. Let's see him push out now. Dire's middle barracks has fallen. Dire's top tower is under attack. Dire's top shrine is under attack. Dire's top shrine is under attack. Dire's top shrine has fallen.
shot.
Radiant are scanning for enemies. Dire's bottom tower is under attack. Dire's bottom tower don't look good. Dire's bottom shrine is under attack.
Regeneration!
Allies disappear.
Dire's bottom shrine is fallen.
Goodness, it happened again. Hello, this is Gabe Newell. Thanks for playing Dota 2. Double kill. Godlike.
That gave me a little time to work on the edit.
Dire's middle tower looks to be disintegrating.
Burn,
There they go.
You're making this.
Dire's bottom barracks are under attack. Dire's bottom barracks has fallen. Dire's middle tower's in trouble. Which one, Dire again? Dire's middle tower has fallen. Dire's middle tower is under attack. Dire's middle tower is taking a dirt nap. Dire's putting up a barricade.
Appreciate it.
leap to it.
Dire's Ancient is under attack. Yep, this one's just about over. Hope you didn't bet on these knuckleheads.
Oh, no.
Dire's Ancient is under attack.
There they go. Impossible kill.
Ha!
Axe likes this very much. My spirit echoes.
Denied.
Hello, I'm Gabe Newell. You've just achieved First Blood. Thanks and have fun.
Denied.
Radiant's bottom tower needs a hand.
Haste.
Earth first.
Radiant's top tower is under attack. Dire are scanning, trying to find those sneaky bums. The wages of fear.
What have we?
Radiant are scanning for enemies. Radiant fortified their structures. Pretty good move if you ask me.
My flesh vitiate. Burn, baby, burn. illusion.
Killing spree. Ownage.
Dire's structures are fortified.
Denied.
Radiant's bottom tower's still there, but not for long. Dire's top tower is under attack. Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
More fuel for my fire.
Dominating, I guess. Mega kill. Double kill.
Dire's middle tower looks to be disintegrating. Dire's top tower is under attack. Dire's top tower is about to be Radiant's top rubble. Dire's top tower might be going down.
Yes, my waters rise. Time is money. Invisibility.
Radiant's bottom tower needs a hand.
Come to act. Weak sorcery. You get nothing. Good nature.
Dire's middle middle tower's in trouble. Which one, Dire again? Dire's middle tower is under attack. Dire's middle tower looks to be disintegrating. Antiseptic shock. As was promised.
Regeneration.
Killing spree.
Dire's middle tower is under attack. Dire's middle tower's taking a dirt nap. Dire's bottom tower is under attack. Radiant structures are fortified. Dire's bottom tower's getting pushed around.
They're unstoppable? Onage.
Got light.
Dire's top tower ain't a tower no more. Dire's middle tower looks to be disintegrating.
That was unreal.
In my dreams.
Dire's bottom tower is under attack.
My favorite kill is the monster kill. Godlike. Hello, this is Gabe Newell. Thanks for playing Dota 2. Double kill.
Dire's bottom tower. Don't look good.
Money to burn.
What have we here?
Dire's bottom tower has fallen.
No.
Radiant's top tower ain't looking too steady. Dire's top tower is about to be Radiant's top rubble. Dire's putting up a barricade. Dire's top tower is under attack. Dire's top tower is under attack. tower is under attack. Dire's top tower has fallen.
Over.
You wither. Dire's top tower is about to be Radiant's top rubble.
Regeneration.
Salt in the wound.
It's not the heat. It's the humiliation. I'm done.
She must be dreaming.
Killing spree. Double kill.
I almost feel bad. Dire's bottom tower is under attack. Dire's bottom tower is under attack. Radiant are scanning for enemies.
Yes.
Money to burn.
What have we here?
More fuel for my fire.
Dire's middle tower is under attack. Dire's bottom tower. Don't look good. Dire's structures are fortified. Dire's bottom tower has fallen. Radiant structures are fortified.
A dominating performance. Double kill.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
Illusion.
Dire's bottom tower. Don't look good.
I almost feel bad.
Dire's bottom tower is under attack.
I almost feel bad.
Radiant are scanning. How does that even work? Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
Double kill.
Almost feel bad.
That should help. Dire's middle tower looks to be disintegrating. Dire's middle tower is falling. Dire's middle tower looks to be disintegrating.
Ownage.
The darkness. What have we here?
You lose space and life.
I almost feel bad.
Roshan's dead. Man, him and that ages. Glad I never messed up that bad.
Oh no.
His courier has been killed.
Killing spree. Double
Radiant's
kill.
bottom tower needs a hand. Radiant's bottom tower is under attack. Dire's top tower is under attack.
Thank you.
Radiant's bottom tower has fallen. Dire's structures are fortified. Dire's middle tower is under attack.
Killing spree.
Dire's middle tower has fallen. Is this how Dire's middle barracks fall? Looks like it. Dire's middle barracks has fallen. Dire is scanning for enemies.
Can't outrun a wildfire.
Come and get it!
Dire's top shrine is under attack. Dire's top shrine is under attack. Dire's top shrine has fallen. Dire's putting a hurt on Radiant's middle tower. Radiant called in the fortification. Radiant are scanning for enemies. Radiant's middle tower's not feeling the love.
Dominating, I guess. Ownage. A dominating performance. Onage. Mega kill. Double kill.
Better to burn out than fade away.
They're unstoppable.
Me! I drain away your life of my steel. Yes! I almost feel bad.
Illusion.
I'll not be discouraged.
Dire's bottom shrine is under attack. Dire's shrine is under attack. Dire's bottom shrine is under attack.
Pustules burst.
Dire's bottom shrine is under attack.
Killing spree. Double kill.
Just as I envisaged.
Dire's middle barracks are under attack. Dire's middle barracks are under attack. Dire's doing that glowy thing. Nothing to do until that's done. Dire's middle barracks could use a burn. Dire's middle barracks has fallen. 5. Hey, where's Dire's bottom tower? Dire's bottom barracks are under attack. Dire's bottom barracks are under attack. Dire's bottom barracks has fallen. Everyone's got a plan till you smash down their racks.
Who turned up the heat?
Dire's middle tower is under attack. Dire is scanning for enemies.
Illusion.
Dire's bottom shrine is under attack. Dire's bottom shrine is under attack.
Killing spree.
Dire's bottom shrine is under attack.
Burns, doesn't it?
Dire's bottom shrine is under attack. Dire's bottom shrine is under attack.
Money to burn.
Dire's bottom shrine is under attack. The wages of fear. Dire's bottom shrine is under attack. Dire's bottom shrine is fallen. Dire's top tower is about to be Radiant's top rubble.
Oh, thanks a lot.
Dire's middle tower looks to be disintegrating.
Double damage.
Radiant structures are fortified. Dire's middle tower's taking a dirt nap. Dire's top tower is under attack. Dire's top tower has fallen. Dire's top barracks has fallen. I like where this is going. Radiant now have mega creeps. Dire's Ancient is under attack. Could have made a pretty penny off this one.
Dominating, I guess. Who knew?
Time to get out of here!